Alrighty, guys, what is going on? I'm Tubby Emo. We're talking about WWE 13. I keep getting a lot of messages, a lot of people talking, comments, criticizing or praising WWE 13, and I want to get real in this one. I want to talk about this, from a fan standpoint who plays the games. My personal opinions. You guys may or may not agree. If you don't agree, that's perfectly fine. If you agree, make sure to show your support. And join the discussion. If you don't agree with me, leave it in the comment section below. Be constructive. Tell me why you don't agree. What about it? Don't just troll or hate. Give me some legitimate points at what they've done. Or I want to talk about THQ. I've always criticized THQ for what they've done. Maybe not doing enough. Doing too much in certain areas and not enough in other areas. And I've looked at the big functions as far as functionality of what I wanted in a WWE video game. I've went back and played Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth and all these games where the games themselves, and I know a lot of people are going to be mad at this, graphics don't make a game in my opinion, but it wasn't as perfect as it could have been. I still think if they did an HD version of, Here Comes the Pain, it would sell better than a current gen, like WWE All-Stars or something like that. The reason that I'm excited for WWE 13, and it's not necessarily because of the Attitude Era. I remember the Attitude Era. I was still pretty young, and what I consider the Attitude Era was 98 to 2002, 2003, and I know everybody's like, no, that's wrong, Tubby, it was 95 to, 2000. I understand that. I consider the Invasion part of, the Attitude Era. I still loved Austin Rock, Hogan Rock. To me, that was all still in the Attitude Era. And I was looking at the game, and, things that were going to come in as far as features in this game, and a lot of people criticize about the graphics. And that's one of the biggest complaints I hear. Oh, it doesn't look any better. This console has been out 5 to 6 years. It's on its end cycle. I honestly don't think, unless they went to a PC game, they could get much better graphics. And I know a lot of people right away, Tubby, that's bullshit. The graphics. I don't give a crap about the graphics if the game flies well. Yes, I like these graphics a hell of a lot better than I do of any of the older games, regardless of the gameplay. I want it to look good, not just play good. You gotta have the best of both worlds. And I know some people will jump in right away and be like, no, it's all about the gameplay. To a certain extent it is, but especially if you're playing it, you're showing it off, I like to have that crisp, clear, look at the gameplay. Another big thing that I always hear criticized is the crowd. Look how shitty the crowd looks. They repeat. They're a boring crowd. Let's be honest here. The crowd has nothing to do with the game. Look at EA's crowd. Look at all these other games that have the shittiest looking crowds you have ever seen. That's not THQ's fault as far as that goes. That's something. There's so much more that goes into that, I'm guessing. The signs, the things like that people like or dislike. I don't care if they're all sitting there. I wish there was more of a pop. I wish they legitimately got excited. I wish they had faces, but that's, I don't know how to do that, so I can't criticize THQ for that. And that's one of the bigger things that I'm always seeing. Another thing that I see a lot of people complaining about with the gameplay is especially legend difficulty, all the reversals, things like that. And that's where I'm hoping match experience comes into play. And this is the reason that I'm excited for the game. Now, if this turns out to be a huge feature that flops, I'll be super disappointed. But the thing that I'm looking forward to is you guys can see in this game, and I wanted to make it more of a realistic looking match, and that's what I was absolutely trying to. There may have been a little spamming here and there, but I wanted to make it show off the match experience. And I'm hoping in WWE 13 that more pin attempts happen through AI, and I hope you can kick out of them too. It's not an impossible kick out like it is online sometimes. But I also hope at the same time that the matches don't go on for 40 minutes. That would be a little tiresome if you're on an epic match type. But at the same time, I don't want quick 2-minute matches unless I select it. I want to have good matches, but I don't want them to be impossible. I want to simulate what goes on in WWE programming, and right here I think it ends perfectly. I kind of wish you could, start a segment that would like start a sequence like this where missed RKO into a bro kick, game over. I think that would be awesome. I don't know what you guys think. The Truth of WWE 13. I'm excited for it. I'm pre-ordering it. I'm going to get it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Tubby Emu out.